He actually just moved down here. I haven't seen him yet. I'm super excited, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Allen.
Give it up for all the angry white comments you've seen so far tonight. Nothing like angry young white people. Nothing bad ever happens from that, right? Well, yeah, go fuck yourself, sir. I'm gonna Y'all doing all right? Like you said, I just moved in the area, man. I live in Charlottesville. Have y'all been there? Pretty fucking pretentious, kind of racist, okay? Kind of racist. Now, I get it, folks. I know I'm a big black guy, okay? I might intimidate some people, but goddamn it, I have feelings, right? I really do. I'm gonna try to go shopping, mind my own business at Whole Foods, where I probably shouldn't be. But I'm in there shopping, right, minding my own business. I'll come around the corner. This woman sees me. She breaks out into a full sprint, and she grabs her purse out of the car. I'm like, wow, lady, really? I'm looking at organic raspberry vinaigrette. How tough do you think I am? It's like, bitch, you don't see this hummus small basket for Christ's sake? That shit is gluten and gangster free. And I'm wearing glasses, man. How can I look tough in glasses? I'm wearing glasses my entire life. I actually recently tried to get rid of my glasses. Okay, I went to go get LASIK surgery. I didn't even make it past the consultation. Did not make it past the consultation, right? I go in, and the nurse is like, okay, before we have you guys go back and see the doctor, I want you to watch a video. I'm like, okay, that's cool. This woman pulls out a goddamn VHS tape. And she goes, before we get started, are there any questions? I'm like, yeah, ma'am, does that shit come on DVD at all? Okay? Because if that's the type of technology you have in the back, I don't want the fucking surgery. I don't want to go back there and it's a dude with a Nintendo Duck Hunt gun and a magnifying glass telling me to sit still and shit. Having a good time out here in Virginia, man. I like it, man. It seems like a lot of progressive people, man. I just moved from Ohio. It's a lot of fucking bigoted, ignorant people. I recently went out with some of my friends, and they brought their friends, and this one dude was like obsessed with like watching these gay guys at this club. He's like, look at those dudes, man. They play for the other team, man. Those guys play for the other team. I'm like, good. I don't care. What does it matter to you? I don't want anybody else on my fucking team. I don't even understand how the whole team thing even came about when it came to dating and going out to clubs and bars. I've never been out to a club or a bar and seen a guy leave with a chick that I like and I was like, yeah, we got her. We are going to beat that shit up tonight. Yes. He was just obsessed with it, man. Then he went on this rant about how, like, oh, man, they're pushing the gay agenda. They want everybody to be gay, man. I was like, really? I've never really had that happen, but I have had this happen. Hey, man, you want to go to my church? I don't want to go to church like that. Nah, man, you got to come to my church. Yes, it's the best church. You've never been to my church. This is the best church in the world. You got to come to my church. Try my church. My church is not like any other churches. Had this happen. Hey, man, you want to drink? No, I don't really like alcohol like that. No, come on, man, you got to try the shot, man. You can't even taste the alcohol in the shot, man. You got to try the shot. Had that happen. Never had this happen. Hey, man, I think you're cute, man. You want to go out? No, I'm not gay. Now, come on, man, you got to try this dick, man. You got to try this dick. You can't even taste the dick in this dick. Come on, man. I'm getting old, man. I'm probably like one of the oldest dudes in here. I'm almost 35, and I like hip-hop, but I can't listen to a lot of new shit. I just don't get it. I find myself listening to a lot of older shit, like Al Green, Led Zeppelin, all that kind of shit. You know, old music where you had to be in love or lust, or some of the shit you had to be high to get, but it was fucking music, you know? And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say that like hip-hop and rap, they're not talking about shit nowadays, because you guys know Otis Redding. You guys remember Otis Redding? That dude wrote a song about watching boats fucking go by, okay? He had so little to say, that motherfucker whistled the third verse. And like you hear all these politicians and these church people get up, they talk about how hip-hop and rap is grown in the country because it's anti-gay. They talk about guns and money and all that kind of shit. I'm like, really? Aren't those the same platforms that you ran on, Senator? Are you just mad because this dude's going into a dope-ass beat and got bitches? Are you mad? Is that what you're mad about? Yeah, man. You guys are a good crowd, man. Give it up for all the comments that you've seen tonight. Man. This is a lot of fun. Getting old. I have a 2-year-old son at home, man. Shit's crazy. It's a lot of young dudes in here. Let me tell you something, okay? It's been a while since my wife has been pregnant, but she wanted me to get her a push gift. You know what a push gift is? A push gift. Yeah, that's what I said when my wife. Exactly. It's first of all some bullshit. It's not even on Wikipedia. This is how fucking fake this shit is. It's a gift that you get your woman for having the baby. I thought the baby was a goddamn gift. I thought becoming a family unit, I thought that was a gift. But no, there are women that go on cruises, they get cars, all kind of shit. And my wife wanted something. And I was like, baby, it's not going to happen. Sorry. I fought it tooth and nail until I see my wife go through 20 hours of labor. 20 hours of excruciating pain. Changed my mind completely about that push gift, okay? Folks, I was at Macy's that very next morning at the jewelry counter asking that woman where the treadmills were. He's such a fucking asshole. Ah! That's right, give it up for misogyny, folks. Just the guys, though. I read to my son while he was in the womb. They say you should do that. And I gotta be honest, I read my son Malcolm X's autobiography. That probably explains why he came out fist first. It's called Preach. I bought my Christmas tree too. I got a Frederick Douglass fir. It's got all white bristles and shit. We go around praying all the other fucking Christmas trees and shit. You can't hang shit from my Christmas tree though. He doesn't like it. White comics, leave the Ferguson shit alone, okay? This shit's not funny, alright? Yes. Leave it alone. Alright, what do I want to do next so I can get out of here? Don't take too much time. Having fun though, man. Like I said, man, no, actually I didn't say that earlier, but it's 2014. I cannot believe racism is still fucking real, man. It's crazy. Like when my wife was pregnant, she always wanted me to go back and forth to the store for her, which I didn't mind. I'm her husband, that's what I'm supposed to do. Now this one time she sent me to the store for some ice cream. I'm like, you know what? I like ice cream, I'm gonna get myself some. I got my favorite kind, butter pecan. Right? And I get home and I realize that this old-fashioned southern butter pecan. I'm like, damn, I wonder what the difference is. I open it up and call me a nigger. That was some intolerant lactose, folks. I mean, what's next? Ben and Jerry's neo-Nazi politics and shit? You opening up all the chocolate scraped out? It's okay, it's in its own separate legal container, so it's fine. But I saw a news story when I was out in Phoenix visiting my wife and her family, my wife's family, and this is a true fucking story, okay? This Hispanic guy walking down the street, minding his own business. I can't believe this. You like Hispanic people? Good people. Are you Hispanic?
Un poquito.
A little bit? We're not talking about the dick, sir. We're talking about Hispanic.
No, I'm fucking Mexican.
Okay, get back in the kitchen, motherfucker. Go to your other job, motherfucker, and stop interrupting my set. I need you to speak un poquito. How about no habla English right now? Okay?
Yeah, sí, cabrón.
All right.
No hay pedo.
All right. That's all I know. I'm done.
Michael Mekis.
All right.
Michael Mekis.
Okay. You done?
Bring it, bro.
All right. So like I was saying, I was out visiting my
¡A
family.
huevo, puto, man! A la verga.
It's okay. It's okay. I got it. It's fine. He's just happy. He's off work. Give it up for him. Give it up for him. Oh, there you go. So this dude's walking down the street, minding his own business, right? And somebody drives by in a truck and they throw and hit this guy with a burrito. And on that burrito, no shit, it said, learn to speak English or go back to Mexico, you wetbag. And I'm like, wow, that just shows you how ignorant racist people are. If you don't think this guy can speak English, why the fuck do you think he can read it? And then you hit him with a delicious food order from his native country, that's not how you hate, sir. Because I know if I was a foreigner in a foreign land and I'm walking down the street minding my business and I get hit with a Baconator, I'm like, man, these people are fucking cool, I'm staying. I'll leave it with this. I'll leave you with this story. I've been fortunate in my life. I've done some different jobs, and I have a lot of different friends. And a lot of times, man, I'm like my white friend's only black friend, and I grew up in the hood, in the ghetto and shit, and they want to know what it was like. I don't get upset, I don't get mad, because if we're going to end racism in this country, we got to talk about this shit. So when they ask me what it was like growing up in the ghetto, I tell them my life story, okay? Now, I grew up in the inner city of New York. In the summer times, I would deliver pizzas for this guy named Sal. Now, inside of Sal's pizza shop, he had nothing but white celebrities all over the wall. Not one black celebrity in an all-black neighborhood. He's like, Sal, can we get a brother in the wall, man? It's a black neighborhood. He's like, no, fuck that. This is my pizza shop. I'll do what I want to do. That little altercation turned into a big fight. That fight turned into a riot. The police came, and my boy Ray Dan Rahim was shot and killed. He died. And I was like, God damn it, man. I don't want to live here anymore. So I moved to California with my father, Theodore Styles, where I met two of my best friends, Ricky and Doughboy. Now everything was cool until one day we went into these gangsters and they killed my boy Ricky. So he had a football scholarship. He was going to take his family out the hood. He died. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to live here anymore. And at that time, I was like, you know what? I want to make the world a better place. And I joined the military, and I did that shit for 16 years, okay? Thank you. But when I first joined, the only thing we can do is be cooks. That's the only thing they will let us do. But they finally opened up driving schools for black people, so I signed up. And I met this racist-ass dude, Master Chief Billy Sunday. He wrote me every day. He wanted me to quit, but I persevered, and I became the military's first black diver. And all my friends go, oh my God, dude, that's amazing. They said, fucking make a movie about your life, dude. And I'm thinking more like 3 movies. And if you're not laughing, shame on you. Stop screaming BIT, and watch some of our goddamn movies, okay? I told that joke in Cincinnati one time, and this woman comes up to me. She goes, oh my God, son, did that really happen to you? I was like, bitch, that was Cuba Gooding Jr., not me. But I will tell you about the time I was homeless and destitute, and this white family took me in, and I made it all the way to the end of the day. Hey, folks, I'm Chris Allen. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. Thank you.
Holy shit, keep it going for Chris Allen.